Well guys, I was out here cleaning up the yard a bit, getting all this tree stuff here all cut up, and it is almost dead calm right now. So we might as well pull out one of the 22s, see if we can do Eli's challenge at 100 yards. Let's get to it. So here we are, all set up and ready to rock. Today we're out with both Bergara B14Rs. I just recently received my steel version back after it's been fixed. I haven't shot it yet, but today's the day. And we also have a new optic, the Discovery XED 6-36, and not released, I don't think, in mil version yet, but I have the mil here for testing. But this is not a video on this optic. I'm just going to try it out today. And we're at 100 yards doing Eli's long distance test today, and we are using Sailor & Baylock Canadian match ammo, also rifle match, but I'm going to shoot one target of each ammo. So first off, I'm going to start with the Canadian match, and then I'll do the same with the other rifle, the other B14 steel. That one has EDPRS 4-20 on it, and that's about it. So let's get parallaxed in. I'm going to run the chronograph today as well. Like you saw in the intro, there's next to no wind, so we're in basically ideal conditions today. I guess I could have picked the ammo that these rifles like the most, but for now, we're just going to use the stuff I picked up today. So, I'm going to dial this back to 20, and now I have to get the parallax set. So this one parallax is down to 40, but like I said, this is not a scope review for the XED today. Let's see how accurate the side parallax knobs are. Looks pretty good. All right. And I guess I'll try shooting it on max power. Starting to get mosquitoes here today. So we went from ice storms to pest insects, basically. So can't win this year in Canada. As well as our Liberal government that's been basically robbing us for the last, I guess, 8 years, 9 years. So here we go. I'm gonna dial up 1.6, and we'll do our sighters. I'm not sure where this is gonna be hitting because it's not fully zeroed yet. I just basically hit the target at 50 and called it good. And I slipped the turrets. Now we're at 100. So I'm gonna shoot the bottom right target, and I'm gonna hold on the sighters. Here we go. We're way high. 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths high. Actually, that's 8 tenths. Sorry, this is every 2.2 mils. There's a notch. See if we're the same here. Okay. Not looking good for Canadian match. All right, so on average, we are about 8 tenths high. Okay. And looks to me we are about 2 tenths to the right. We're gonna push left 2 tenths, and we'll shoot a group. First group, here we go. Wow, way right. And that group was pretty bad. Over an inch. We have one more 5-shot group to go. Here we go. That was a horrible group as well. Maybe we'll retry this. The target up above. So do one more. We need to go left another 10th left. Elevation's pretty good. So here we go. Way low for some reason. Not looking like Canadian match is a good suit or a good rifle ammo combination with this guy. Okay. I guess we have 5 more. Or what? Oh, we have one more for that group. Maybe it's coming around now, so we'll try. See what we get. Took a few shots to get this thing fouled in, if it is. Wow. Not looking good. Last target. Not as bad, but still not great at all. Maybe what I'll do now is I'll load up a little bit SK rifle match. We'll shoot the other target twice. So just to see what happens. Come back as soon as I'm loaded up. And we are back. So now we're shooting the SK rifle match. We have 30 rounds loaded up. We have 2 targets downrange at 100 yards. See how we do. So I haven't changed my dope on the scope at all since the last groups. So I'm gonna start on the top left target and let's see how we do. here we go. I've seen this race. Looking a lot more promising here. So let's shoot the first target for points. Looking not too bad. Probably right around an inch there. And we could probably come up right 2/10 anyways. All right, let's see how we do now. On target number 2. I think I only came up 1. Ooh, what was that? Well, that doesn't look too good. So next we'll go down to the next target and try this again. I'm finding that this optic has kind of the same tight eye box as the Vortex Razor HD Gen 1 I have. If you get off target, the field of view is tiny when you're at max power, but that doesn't mean anything. So, especially for target shooting, here we go. I'm gonna have to dial up 1. Last shot. That's looking a lot better. Okay. We have 2 more groups for points. Let's get those done. That last group looked pretty good. Hopefully the next 2 are the same. Here we go. Not too bad. I think that's under an inch. And we have 1 more group, 1 more target to complete. Here we go. And that's not too bad as well. So now I have to go get that target, and we'll put new targets out, and we'll get the other B14R, the steel version, and we'll see if the bolt is actually fixed. Be right back. All right, guys, we are really quickly running out of daylight here. So I'm gonna try to get this target shot. I'm rushing a bit here. So 1.5-ish. We're gonna start with the S and B. And we're gonna do the Day at the Range challenge. We're at max power 20. This is the first time with this rifle since I've got it back. Let's see if it works properly this time. Here we go. Bottom right target. Ooh, okay. Like I didn't remember if I zeroed this rifle, and clearly I did not. So I'm gonna zero it quickly, and we'll see what happens. So far so good. Not sure if these are gonna pick up on chrono, but holy cow, so we're way up there. Try that. Okay, we're on now, and we'll shoot one more shot for 5. Okay, so that's my new zero. I don't have a tool to reset, so 2.1 to go 3.6, and I need to load another 5 rounds up since I wasted 5. Oh, I picked up all 5 too. That's crazy. So the Garmin chronograph was not pointing even remotely where I was just shooting to get a rough zero here, and it picked up all 5 shots. Now we should be where we probably want to be, or very close to it anyways. So here we go. A little off to the left. And this one seems to like it a bit more. Okay, so I kind of screwed that up, but so far no bolt action or no bolt misload issues or feeding issues or anything. So now let's get to target number 1 before we run out of daylight here. What is going on? What is going on here? Can't even close that bolt. Oh, that is crazy. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but here we go. Not sure if you can see, but way back in there, there's one of my cases. I don't know if I can get that out, I guess, but that's stuck in there. Yeah, see, look at that. It went in some hole beside the action and the barrel. But we got it out, so let's continue. And we are running out of light very fast. We have about 10 minutes till sundown. So let's get going here. So we have 10 shots down. Start on target 1. Here we go. and we had one go somewhere we didn't want it to. So target number 2, losing light real quick. Probably not fair for this rifle. Off the right side. Seems to like this ammo a little better than the carbon fiber one did. We're one up a target now. Wow, that was all over the map. And I'm kind of rushing, but did it do it again? Yeah, did it again. So we have to dig that case out beside the barrel and the action. That's kind of nuts. We have 10 shots here, and then we have to get the SK done real quick. Definitely running out of light. Here we go. And last target. Wow. And not looking the greatest, but we need to move on before we have no light left. Last but not least, SK rifle match. We'll see how we can do with this stuff now. It's getting harder to clearly see the targets here. I'm gonna start on the bottom target. Here we go. We're a little low there. And we're a little low. So we'll go 2/10 up. And next target. Here we go. And it looks a little big compared to the carbon model. And I might have to turn the illumination on here. Oh, I don't have any batteries in it. Damn. All right, here we go. And our next sighter target, mosquitoes. And last but not least, our 2 targets that count for group. Here we go. Last but not least, final target. And there we have it. Seems like we didn't have, well, I guess we did have a little bit of ejection issues, but way better than it used to be. So thank you, Odell Engineering, for repairing the bolt on my B14R steel. I sent it out to them. I had it back within a week and a half. It was really fast turnaround time, and it's fixed. I don't know, I've never had a empty round go in beside the bolt or in beside the barrel and the action like that, but it is what it is. And we have 4 minutes of daylight left according to Canadian gun laws, and then we have to put the firearms away. So by the time I get that target back up here, it'll be time to shut her down. So let's have a look at the target, see how we did. So guys, these are all the targets I shot. The carbon fiber barrel did the best. That was the first one I did. So this was the SK target, this was the Sailor and Baylot target. It didn't do too well, so I didn't even measure these groups because I wasn't going to count them anyways. But the best group out of the 2 I shot with the SK rifle match. First target was 0.88 inches, second target 0.74 with an average at 0.81. So that was the best one at 100 yards with the carbon fiber B14R. And the steel barreled B14. Our best group was also with the rifle match. I did measure one with the best group with the Canadian match, but yeah, not very good. So this one was a 1.69, this is 1.1, so we're over an inch average. And we had the odd flyer here, so we didn't count those, but the best one, the best group, the B14R steel, was this target here, and we got a 1 1/4 inch group and a 0.49. So that was a solid group here. That gave us an average of 0.87 overall for the 2. But yeah, if I could have done that a couple more times, that would have been super solid. But that's the results, and thanks for watching the video, guys. Well guys, thank you so much for coming and watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. 100 yards. We lost a bit of light with this rifle here, so I can't say it probably didn't do as good as it could have. We can always revisit this one. It's as far as I understand, a year-long challenge. You just keep entering as many times as you want. So I intend to revisit it, maybe with different ammo, different rifles, and see how we do. But that's it for today. So we'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye for now.